Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Humanitarian Horizons. Christina DiArcangelo on Vale. Today, I'm rolling solo. It is because something kind of came to my attention. Actually, I was reminded of this issue yesterday, and it was bad enough that I felt like it would be a good idea to come on today and talk about it. So, as we are in the month of October, there's a lot of different causes in the month of October. I spoke about domestic violence awareness already this month. And also now today, I'm bringing another issue that I wanted to discuss, which is bullying. Believe it or not, it is National Bullying Month. Awareness Month in the month of October. And sometimes, I guess, as adults, we forget that you can still be bullied. And so, what I specifically want to just discuss today is the jealousy and bullying that happens among women and what the power is behind empowering another woman instead. So, I may have talked in a riddle, but what I'm trying to get to is the fact that it's so much better when we empower women rather than being jealous because of something they have that you don't have. This is very sensitive, I understand. However, it is a prevalent issue. Jealousy and competition among women, especially when it is not a direct professional as it relates to rivalry, is unacceptable. And this is obviously something that is a root cause that these women have. Unfortunately, perhaps they've been picked on in the past, perhaps they have some sort of trauma that makes them feel like it's a good idea to pick on other people and to bully other women. But this behavior, although it sounds terrible, isn't unique to one industry or professional. It can happen in any space. It can happen to any woman, regardless of their field. So, what happened to me personally was that there was a person that I was negotiating with about a certain deal. And again, this person does not work in my industry. It was a negotiation for something that was outside of my industry. And I guess this person just felt it was necessary to put me down, request outlandish things in the process. I guess to push my buttons, maybe to get me to react, which I didn't do. I didn't say anything. I just ignored it. I believe a lot of times the reasons for jealousy with women against other women is because there's insecurity there. There's insecurity, there's trauma, there's fear of not being enough, there's a competitive nature, a desire for validation, which thereby leads to sabotaging women. Yeah, I said it, sabotage. In my opinion, it is so important to highlight this because their actions and the nature behind their actions pushes an emotional toll on the person that they're feeling envious of and targeting that woman in the process, which then makes that woman wonder if perhaps there's something wrong with her rather than the fact that this individual is the person with the insecurities. It's important for us to compete as professionals, but you would think, given the fact that women have had historically had to work harder, smarter, and faster, you've heard a lot of my podcasts where I've talked about this, interviews, I've spoken about this very candidly. Competing and trying to sabotage is just a waste of valuable energy. And the pain that the person on the receiving end feels is just terrible. It causes someone not to sleep. It causes someone to be stressed out. It causes someone to overthink situations and try and figure out if there were ways that they could have been better, or maybe they should have said something in a different way. They try to figure out what they can do better so that it doesn't happen again, when in fact, it has nothing to do with that person. Rather, it is the other person who is causing the bullying and is being jealous and envious, nasty, disrespectful, and let's just say plain out mean, because that's what it is. I purposely, throughout my career as I was growing, I always spoke out about this. I embrace women that work, or women in general. It doesn't, you don't have to be a corporate person. You could be a mom or just a woman, trying to work and live her life. I embrace them wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. I never think to bully anyone, ever. I don't even know what it's like to bully someone because I've never done it. I always try to help other women. I try to help people in my circle or people that I run across out in the public that might talk to me about something, whether they recognize me or there's something I have on or whatever it is. I always embrace them. One of the reasons why I started Sparkle Sisters Membership Club was because I wanted to bring the community together for women. I wanted to create an online place where we could meet once a month, part of our membership, together to foster genuine connections, offer a space that uplifts others and provides support to one another. Imagine to be able to give and to receive support. How wonderful something like this could be. The importance of creating a culture for women who celebrate each other, celebrate the successes they have, big, small, it doesn't matter what your opinion is, but every success deserves a celebration. I know for me personally, I rarely ever celebrate my achievements. You would think I'd be celebrating all the time with all the things that I've accomplished over the years and the things that I've accomplished just this year with my book launch, party for my book, all the press, projects I'm working on that are just amazing. I barely ever celebrate my successes. I just stay locked and loaded on whatever it is that I need to do. And I just keep going. So to have a place where we can all come together and support one another and share in our experiences and celebrate is something that's so important. The vision for my brand. I am Christina DiArcangelo. You all know about my brand. It's been alive since 2020. The reason why I developed my brand initially was because it was an extension to my vision to empower, embrace not just women, but people from all walks of life. When I first kicked off my brand, I worked very hard to show people that we are the same. What I mean by that, and all the podcasts that I shot from season 1, I am Christina DiArcangelo. Every podcast, I ended it with, remember, I am Christina DiArcangelo, and we are the same. My brand purposely aims to create a platform for sharing of knowledge, experiences, coaching, stories to inspire others to rise above the negativity, build their own paths without fear or judgment, just using your voice, speaking up. So you can imagine now why I thought it was a good idea to come on today to talk about this, because I'm acknowledging that this is happening out there. I'm acknowledging that I have also, too, been a victim of this. I'm acknowledging that addressing that jealousy is the root of the problem. And when feelings like this arise of envy and jealousy, they are powerful indicators of your own desires or ambitions. So instead of asking for help from that person that you're jealous or envy of, so most people are there to support you. I know I am. It would be a very nice place if people would just reach out and ask for help. I am sure the person on the other side will extend the olive branch. And by doing so, there is no reason to be jealous. And it helps you handle those feelings of jealousy because you could talk about whatever it is that you're feeling you're inept about. Whatever it is, have the courage and the respect for others to really talk about it. Channel that negative energy into personal growth. Like I said, seeking membership, collaborating with others, is not competing, it is embracing and is joining this sisterhood that we should all want to be a part of. I'm not trying to be corny here with saying these things, but I think it's very important that we are unified, that we encourage each other. The world is a bad enough place. Okay. I don't want to get into all of that. I don't want to get into the politics. I don't want to get into what's happening outside of the United States with the wars, the immigration issues we have in the United States, the economy. There are so many issues in our lives and in the world. Wouldn't it be a better place if we could come together and work through whatever these issues are, united, instead of trying to go away and doing things that are mean? By being a positive person, by unifying with others, it creates a legacy where women can feel safe, empowered, respected, and celebrated. My platforms, Sparkle Sisters, and I am Christina DiArcangelo, are the reasons why I have those is to help people. It's to address these types of issues, talk about them, lead by example, try to give advice, try to make a difference, and show people my heart as it aligns with my head and heart. It's really, really important that we do better with this. And I just want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. And I encourage you to reflect on this and how you can personally contribute to creating a supportive environment rather than a disruptive environment for women. Feel free to sign up for our Sparkle Sisters membership. You can find it right on our website, www.sparklesisters.co, or engage with me at I am Christina DiArcangelo, which is on Instagram, TikTok. I have a website, www.christinadiarcangelo.com. I am on LinkedIn, and I'm really, really here to be someone who ensures that the community stands for empowerment, authenticity, and support. Thank you again for listening. I am Christina DiArcangelo, and this was Humanitarian Horizons, Christina DiArcangelo Unveiled. Talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye for now.